Jay, I did it again. I went and tried to set up my stream to start at 4 o'clock, and whatever whatever it is, I'm doing it wrong again. Oh, I'm good. Sweaty. It got hot again. Huge heat wave again after it got cold last Thursday. So Friday, Saturday, and now again today. It's way hot. But I'm feeling the fall coming in my bones. And my cat feels it too. He's going outside again. He doesn't go outside in the middle of summer. He's like me. He doesn't like it too hot or too cold. He likes it just right. We're the two little bears. How are you? Have you still got was it not? Was it you having a heat wave? Oh, yeah. Oh, good. Glad to hear it. Yeah. Well, it's going to be cool soon. Oh, I don't know. I'm no expert in the weather in British Columbia, apparently. But going from Ontario memory, we sometimes get what they call here an Indian summer, which is a racist term, but that just means a little extra warmth in the September, October area that wasn't really expected or is not really a normal thing. Yeah, good. So what else? What's going on? This week's news has been all about the post office and the protests. And tomorrow is the DNC. He's going to accept the nomination, speeches, all that stuff on Zoom. 8 days. Well, I've got my fans on in the living room, and thankfully the sun doesn't reach my living room till later in the day, like 5, 6 o'clock, and then I just crank up the fan a bit more, and it's not too bad. And my bedroom has an air conditioner, but it's sicky out here on the porch. I went over to one of my mom's gazebos because she told me that she got a Wi-Fi signal there. And yeah, that's weird. It held your comment for review because you said shit. I guess that's YouTube doing that, because on my settings, I didn't set it to hold messages for review. I'll have to go back and look at it. Anyhow, as I was saying, out on the gazebo where my mom got Wi-Fi, so I was all excited, and I went out there, and I got myself all set up, and I could see the Wi-Fi bar was a little over halfway, and I was watching an MSNBC stream, and it was going, so I did my thing here, and I just got the buffer thing, and it wouldn't work. So since it was 5 to 4 by then, I just came back here to the porch to see you. But I'm going to try it again back there because, wow, there's so many nice things to look at. Statues and the gazebo, and it's all colorful. And, of course, the flowers and the garden crops. The corn is up. Well, I don't know how big the cobs are just yet. But we will have corn in maybe another month. And the tomatoes are ripening, and the potatoes, we're going to have a ton of potatoes. I forget what else she's got out there, but squash and stuff, the usual. Oh, I know, it's scary. I mean, just looking at what's happening there and looking at what's happening in Portland, Chicago, Detroit, and everything last night, it was, too reminiscent of, thousands were arrested in Belarus. But it seems like a lot of their protestings are working to a point. They've garnered international awareness. They've had some concessions. I don't know if they're releasing all of the people who are arrested, like their demands, or I haven't tuned in at all today. Yeah, because they have said, look, we watched our country fall in 4 years, and you guys are going through it too. You're Americans. Excuse me. So yeah. What is it? 80 days now till they elect Biden. Yeah. The old cukes. Yeah, they did have those. Yeah, my adopted Métis father used to. I used to follow him around in his garden all the time, and I remember his cukes, and he'd make pickles, and I would help. I think my helping was tasting them all. Mom has a few cukes, but she's not into, fussing around with canning and pickling and all that. She just eats them. So with the network crackdowns, it's really hard to find any MSNBC, and CNN is like gone. I haven't seen any CNN except the clips that they upload themselves. So yeah, mainstream media, at least at this time of year, is difficult to catch on a regular basis. But as I said, right now it's all post office, and protest, and a few other things. I mean, Middle East peace. Iran's not going to think that way, but let's just hope for the best, right? I mean, who knows? They could have pulled something off by accident, or sheer imbecility, or I don't know. They did something accidentally right, but I really don't see how. I don't know. I won't even hazard to guess. But here we are. It's Sunday. Let's not talk too much politics. And absolutely no religion. Please. Oh, David Pakman? Or somebody else? I watched David Pakman, but he doesn't just cover MSNBC, so I'm not sure who you mean. If you think of it, you can leave it in the comments and I'll look it up. I guess my mom is napping because I don't hear her MSNBC playing in the background, and the cats are winding themselves around my feet. So I know she's here, though, because the car's here. Who else have I been following lately? A couple true crime guys. I like watching true crime, not because I'm into the gore. I'm interested in the mystery, the details, the clues, the psychology, and the insights into human nature and all that sort of thing. So I watch them for that reason. And I found it helps give me an insight into a lot of political motivation, too. It's very basic. They want power. They want to stay out of jail. They want their, it's usually economic gain. Love or jealousy is the second highest, I think. But yeah, all comes down to money. They are on MSNBC. Okay. Yeah, I hope you can find one that's sort of relatively regular, because I was in touch with one of the people that was uploading MSNBC this week, and using one of those. She borrows people's lapsed old YouTube channels. Somehow, I guess she skirts passwords and just starts streaming on their channels until somebody notices. It's sort of obvious when you watch them for a while that that's what they do. So I've been doing my community conversation stuff in the comments, fighting with the Trump 2020s and those sorts of people. But also there's a few of us from our chats that comment in the underneath the videos too. So that's how I've been keeping in touch with a lot of people from MSNBC chats and guiding them over to TV2 Live. He was on last night with streams from protests all over the States, and the night before that in Belarus. So what was my point? THC kicked in again. Well, yeah, okay. So, the streamer who had the little thumbnail jobby, all the people in the comments were complaining, saying, we don't like it. And, some of us regulars are trying to educate them about MSNBC and takedowns and avoiding it and stuff like that. But in any case, she put one brief premiere with a chat. And I said, hello. And then she replied and said, hi, I'd like to meet you. And she gave me her email address, and I wrote it down. And I wrote to her and said, yay, I'm a streamer and I have a friend who streams, and, let's stay in touch, whatever, give each other support. And the email bounced. So I tried to leave her messages saying, hey, I tried to get in touch, blah, blah. Anyway, her other alias now is something like XBCBCB or XBCBCB or something like that. And she uploads a lot of, I assume, Vietnamese or Filipino or some Asian game shows and stuff like that on her other alias. So I assume she's holding back a few channels to use when this little thumbnail streamer she's borrowing gets yanked. And so it's nice to keep in touch with those streamers, because honey attracts more flies than vinegar. And, it's been proven that, it's somebody else's account. She borrowed it somehow. My mom's great. Thanks for asking. She's fine. She's, she suffers in the heat too. And but otherwise, we're all in good health. My sister is fine. My brother-in-law, who is recovering from cancer, is still kind of weak and stuff, but overall healthy. Yeah, we're all okay here. Itty bitty. Oh, poor hot cats. They're like stretched out. They're completely flaked out. Yeah, only in the living, my bedroom. My mom has, I think she has it in 2 rooms. And we have other cooling fans and things. It's not worth all the electricity that an air conditioner sucks up from my side of the house anyway, because like I said, it doesn't really get hot until later in the day, and I just turn on my fans. Are they? Oh, are they taking, have they gotten the proper funding and other support to go back safely there? I think they're doing it. They're still struggling in Ontario. It's all over the Canadian news that Ontario is behind in its commitments to have schools ready to go. But I haven't heard a lot about BC. I know that they want to open the schools, and I assume some will. Wow. Yeah, I hope he gets to, and I hope he gets to enjoy it. Because even though I had a crap time in high school, it's still a very important time in development of social skills or all of that. Sports, critical thinking, and yeah. And, I feel bad for all the young people. Even, if they've never been to school or not been to a high school before, they don't quite know what they're missing out on, but they certainly have seen enough other people's experiences with high school. They really wanted to be a part of it too. I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ear here. I sure know that I wouldn't have cared if I couldn't have gone to high school. God, I hated it. Missed it every opportunity I could by sleeping in. Not that I missed anything. I did still pass all my courses. I was just bored with it all, and people were teenagers. I didn't like them. You get the impression I don't like much people. Well, it's true. I don't like many people. Hello. Hi, Kate. Long time. I was wondering if you were mad at me for not buying up that corset. I still want it. I just don't I don't know how we're going to manage this, and especially with the postal slowdowns now. Imagine that corset ending up in a pile of undelivered mail. Somebody rips it open. Oh! No, we'll get around to it. LTNS. Like the new... Huh? Like the new... Oh, you haven't seen the back porch before? Oh, okay. This is it. Yay. Yahoo. I was babbling at DJ earlier that since I've been starting these streams, I've been wanting to showcase my mom's fantastic garden. And I was very disappointed when I found out I couldn't go very far. Oh, yeah, Kate, yeah. The stream I tried to put up to start at 4:05 or whatever, I keep doing something wrong, so I had to cancel that and switch here. Long time no see. Okay, so back to my other babbling story. Back when I wanted to do the garden videos and I realized I couldn't go very far past the back porch without the Wi-Fi cutting out, my mom said she had been sitting out in the gazebo in the back corner of the garden and she got a signal there. So this morning I got excited, or not this morning, I mean an hour ago. And I went back there and sat on her beautiful little gazebo, and there's so many great little statues and trees and plants and shrubs and flowers and growing things. And I saw the Wi-Fi signal was, about a little over halfway strong, and my MSNBC was playing in the background. But it just kept buffering and buffering, sadly. So I had to come back to the porch and start a new live stream here. And that's the story of that. No, I was on, I was on last Sunday. I think I missed the week before that because of weather. Yeah, no, I try to do this every Sunday now. I mean, I bought all this makeup and hair product. And I have all these clothes and jewelry I haven't worn in literally like over 5 years or more, probably. So yeah, I've been trying to gussy up. As I told DJ, he had to Google what that meant to get gussied up. Yeah. So, Kate, yeah, the news has been almost all about the post office, and I don't want Sundays to be talking about political and other stuff like that, but yeah, it's mostly all post office, and that's what the focus should be on. They got to keep pounding on that. Get that DeJoy into a seat. Get his bum in there and grill it. Get those reps back in the House. Get on the horn. do whatever it takes. I mean, it's a crime. I mean, what is it? 18 U.S. Code 1376. I'll look that up, but there is a code that says any employee entrusted with the mail who shall in any form damage or delay its safe and timely delivery, something, I'm not quoting directly, obviously, shall be fined and or imprisoned for no longer than 5 years. Watch Glenn Kirshner. He did a thing on it today. Swalwell and that guy in New Jersey, and now I think there's a Virginia governor. Anyhow, there's a lot of people starting to, at upper levels, demand an explanation and an investigation and or his resignation or removal, and that should happen. You know what I did, Kate? After my because I have a serious addiction too. I do have an addictive personality, and I got myself into way too much trouble with online shopping more than once. So what I did instead was I just opened up a Pinterest board and I put all my obsessive, shopping into the Pinterest board instead of into a basket. So that worked for me. Yeah, Glenn's great. Yeah, that would be another problem. If I was streaming from the gazebo out there, I'd be like really next to the train track. It would be so loud. So there's that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I try to buy secondhand or third hand or whatever, reuse stuff all the time. Well, if you can afford them, treat yourself. Why not? I mean, I do. I have so many shoes and boots that I think I've worn once, and some not at all. But I always get them on sale or secondhand, so yeah. But Prada, why not? Who's the one that does the red soles on the shoes? Is that Jimmy Choo? I like those red soles, but they kind of seem, I don't know, the color would wear off them after a few wears. Oh, yeah? Huh. Well, at least that's a practical addiction, DJ. Oh, Are you and Shaggy and Scooby-Doo all living in your shaggin' wagon? So, Kate, you said you haven't seen me in a while and you're getting worried. Did you? I mean, you just weren't getting the notifications, or did you actually check my channel or anything? I'm just curious. Oh yeah, I do remember. Have you been traveling yet? Camping yet? Nice. Oh, I know. But actually, the last couple of weeks, I was really glad not to be moderating or even in chats because I was paying too much attention to everything. To everything that was being, But TV2, do you know TV2 Live? TV2 is a regular chatter in our groups. He mostly is over on CNN, but he pops into MSNBC chats occasionally. It's and he is streaming later at night, usually after Brian. Even though he's East Coast, he starts streaming sometimes around 10 p.m. my time or later. And he'll go all night, like till 6 or 7 or even 9 a.m. my time. So, yeah, hello, somebody's here. I was just talking about you, you devil. You heard me. Yeah, I was just saying, I was just plugging you, saying how, I haven't been moderating because there haven't been any MSNBC or CNN streams. So I've been going to your channel later at night because you seem to start around 10-ish my time. So that'd be around midnight your time, right? I enjoyed last night, even though we lost you. Oh! You have to let me know. We have to see each other, Kate, and bring that, you know what, with you. And we'll trade for it. Oh, good. Okay, are you streaming today, TV? Oh, good to see you here too, by the way. This be the back porch. TV2 Live, right above you, Kate. Dude has a stream. Protests mostly right now, all over the place. And we're trying to get some stuff happening, alternates to Wiley and JC and Vina and the rest, and do our own thing and not be beholden to the whims of other streams. So, and music is a part of it, and other fun entertainment sort of things. We are here to amuse you and engage you. Because, it's proven fact that in the algorithms, they're driven by negative content. And I want to reverse some of that by adding more positive content, real people, just talking, exchanging viewpoints from wherever we are in the world, whatever age we are, whatever race or gender or identity we are. We can all try to find common ground and or, push back on the bullies. There you go. There's the link. Are you talking to me, Kate, or to TV too? TV, you got to help me. I keep trying to set up my streams in advance to start at like 4:05 p.m. on a Sunday, and I'm having trouble with the encoder thing. So can we talk about that later, please? I could use your help or ideas. So TV, this is the back porch, and I was talking to the girl, to DJ and Kate earlier about I have a much better view in the back of the garden on Mom's gazebo, but the Wi-Fi isn't strong back there either, and I tried uploading from there earlier, but no luck. I'm still trying to find the optimal place to do these streams because I really originally wanted this to be about the garden and just relaxing and the flowers and the greenery and just chilling out and you know what I mean. Binge. Oh, okay. Tom Scott. Oh, thanks, Kate. Thanks for subbing. Yeah. I've been watching a lot of Jim Gaffigan for laughs. He just did a special, and I've been watching clips of it, and he does a lot of jokes about Canada because he comes to Canada quite often, and he's spot on. Yes, we do. We do love us some Rachel. Right now, there's a streamer called Hannah Reactions. And she's the one that's borrowing she borrowed somebody's lapsed channel, and it's just a thumbnail view of Rachel and the rest. And people in the comments complain, but hey, And I was in touch with that streamer. They gave me their email, but when I sent them a message, it bounced back. So I'm not sure if it's because they're in the Philippines or if I copied it wrong. But anyhow, it was neat to get in touch with a streamer. She said, "Oh, I want to meet you," and she gave me her email, and I said, "Right on. I stream too, and I have another friend who's streaming. Let's all support each other." And no luck. So I'm still trying to get back in touch with that streamer, Hannah Reactions, who's got another alias. It's something like XB CBCB or something. I don't know. Here, let me check. I have so many subscriptions. Oh yeah, XBC BCBC. Yeah, XBC BCBC. There's the name of Hannah's alias channel, but that XB whatever is right now is just uploading Asian talk shows and game shows and stuff. So I don't know what's happening there yet. Waiting for the Hannah stream to get pulled down before she uploads. On the other one, I don't know. But I was in touch with a streamer, that streamer, and I hope to keep attracting more flies with honey and get stuff happening. Screw makeup tutorials and cute pet videos and cooking and shots of your dinner. Let's sit here and talk, all of us. Oh yeah, Michigan. For some reason I thought it New York, but it's your friend. The other streamer is in New York. Yeah, Michigan. Mm-hmm. Thanks. Yeah, the wind chimes. I don't even notice them, Kate, because it's always windy here. So, yeah. No kidding. Yeah, that's okay. You did your job, sir. Yeah. It's really tricky though. I'm never sure what's going on with you because I know you're like me. We don't sleep regular hours and we're just not like regular people. So yeah, a couple times I was like, where is he? What's going on? Kate, we were over at TV2's stream last night. He was on all day, and there weren't any uploads of any mainstream stuff till later on anyway. So yeah, that's where we were. A couple of us anyway, and then later on, like I said, there was uploads, and I was doing my community outreach in the comments section and swatting away a few troll remarks and stuff like that. But yeah, let more people know about TV2, please. And as far as me, okay. I'm working on my thing, trying to make it more attractive to more people to come, not just to stare at my face and listen to me yabbering on and blithering and yeah, I like John Mulaney. Oh yeah, that one was great. But you and me and Lori and DJ, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, great. TV, you can speak for yourself and let everybody know what you have, what you're thinking of doing this week or eventually. Yeah. No, I'm me, TV. I'm always like, pounce, pounce, pounce. You have no idea what powers you have given this person. No, Kim I think she popped in one comment, or maybe it was when that streamer put up a chat for like 10 minutes. Basically, it seemed like to me like they just wanted to connect with me or someone, because as soon as I said hello and they gave me their email, she dropped the stream right there. So it seemed like she wanted to definitely make contact. And yeah, I'm always up to moderate or even just to chat. I don't have to be the boss. I don't care. I just get really, 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 really fed up of spammers and, well, you know, TV, you know me. I'm trying to be less reactive to those fools, trying to engage them in, discussion, but don't like them. So, what else is going on in TV land? Or DJ land? Or Kate land? Yeah, I think that was the same streamer, Kate. I think it's the same person that we've been following for a while. I might be wrong, of course. But, this time of year especially, the networks crack down. I mean, try and find CNN. I mean, even Fox is hardly being bootlegged right now. So, okay, TV. Yeah, I often need reassurance. You know how I get. Yeah. Oh, THC wave. Woo! Okay, I'm back. Oh, Kate. Oh. It's been tough for so many people. I know. But cry it out and then get mad again. And get out there and fight. Especially for the post office. Oh. Oh, okay. I see. How old is your son, daughter? Hmm. Well, DJ was just saying his son is about to start high school. What? No? Just what? Oh, okay. 22. I guess it goes by super fast. Let's see. It's yeah, I can't believe it's almost 20 years since I moved into the cabin. It seems like just yesterday. Yeah, DJ, is it outdoors? I mean, if you wear masks and distance, you should be okay. Big party. How big is big? He's going to high school at 12? Oh, well, actually, I did too. I had skipped a grade, though. And our high school starts in grade 7. So junior high is 7 to 9, and then 10 and 11 is senior high. And then we have something called CEGEP, which is an intermediary between high school and university, but it's optional. Well, you can wear your mask. But then again, yeah, it doesn't protect you as much as it protects others from you. So, yeah, well, don't risk yourself, unless there's somebody in your family that's not likely to be here much longer, and then maybe you can arrange a visit just between you. They're cracking down here again. We had another spike. There was a big scene on one of the major business streets in Vancouver called Granville Street on Saturday or Friday night. It was a mess. Young people all over the streets partying, and now they're cracking down seriously hard again because cases have been rising, particularly in younger people between the ages of 20 and 30. So, yeah, people here in Canada are still acting like idiots, and yeah. So we were lucky. We got in a visit for my mom's birthday on August 4th, and we're probably not going to do too much socializing with my sister and brother-in-law even for the next while. Yeah, I know. Idiots abound everywhere. I mean, it's like when there's a hurricane or a tornado and everybody has to evacuate and or, cover their windows and doors and get into the basement or whatever they do. I don't know. But those are precautions against potential, injury, death, and destruction. And nobody says, oh, it's my right to stand out in the middle of a tornado. And okay, if they do, they do. But you know what I mean? It's such weird thinking. I don't understand. Like that we're violating their rights by telling them to stay inside during a tornado or to evacuate during a hurricane. That's not, is that being authoritarian to tell people to leave town because they might die? Oh, people. Yeah, I always say that too. Can't be too safe, Kate. Take all the precautions. I always wear the extra sweater because you can always take it off. That's just a metaphor. Egypts! Feckin' Egypts. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's another thing here in Canada. People who own small business, restaurants, bars, particularly, that are hurting the most. I hope that the governments will fund them somewhat to refit into either feeding stations for needy people, or food drop-off and delivery points for people who were shut in, etc. I mean, they don't have to go out of business. They just have to adapt with some financial and other support. And back to my tirade about get out there and fight was Obama's message, or was it Obama? Well, anyhow, you can go and volunteer to the polling stations too. So traditionally, older people who man those stations won't be put at the risk that they're being asked to be put in. So yeah, if you can, if you're relatively young and healthy and you want to make a difference, go volunteer somewhere, get trained to be a poll counter or whatever they call them there. Not polls, voting stations. You know what I mean. Get down there, get out there, whatever you can do. Make your phone calls, emails, whatever. Just please don't let this go. And I will reward you all with a personalized letter from me sent to you through the mail with little surprises inside. Oh, we got a number 5. Hello. Welcome to the Laura Show from Mom's back porch. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, we've got grapes growing on my cat cage. My mom has this covered over chicken wire cat cage for the cats to go out so they'll be protected. Well, I've got one on my side too. And it has grapevines growing on it, and we've got grapes. They aren't ripe yet, but we do have grapes. And Mom has grapevines in another part of her yard, but they haven't produced anything yet. Not enough for wine, definitely not. But yeah, maybe one day. We have berries, lots and lots of berries. We have a couple of fruit trees. The apple tree is, it's okay. The fruit's edible, usually. Not too mealy like they were back east. The cherry tree hasn't produced anything yet. The pear tree hasn't produced anything yet. My sister's cherry tree, and she's got a quince as well, but her cherries were kind of inedible. The flies got to them first or something. You never know. I have so many shoes. I got to get rid of some. I'll just send them off to you, Kate. So nobody has any funny stories to tell me. I have no life. I need to live vicariously through you guys. Yeah. No, they're pretty regular sized here, DJ. I wonder why that is. They're a little bit late in ripening, but that was because we had such a cloudy summer and not terribly great amounts of rain. We certainly will have potatoes, though. Many potatoes. And we don't have to guard them. Sorry, that was a reference to whatever Trump said. You'll have nobody guarding your potatoes if they take away your guns. Oh, it still kills me. Oh. So, TV, are you going to send me that contact number, or do you think it's necessary? Yeah. It's it's almost 8 p.m. there. I got up at 3 today again. I didn't take my night meds till like 2 o'clock in the morning. I usually take them around 12:30, but I was really caught up in watching whatever I was watching, and then I started cooking a late meal, and then I looked at the clock and went, oh crap. So I took my late night meds late and slept late. So here we are. Nice. Tomatoes for everyone. Where's my emoji? Oh, there we are. I had some nice local corn on the cob last night. Oh my goodness. Sweet and crisp. Just needed the barest little smear of butter. Tiny touch of salt. So good. I love the autumn crops. I love being able to eat food seasonally instead of, this convenience of buying tropical fruit in the middle of January. That's kind of a ridiculous thing that we've all gotten so, entitled to. Yeah, I'm chain smoking again. Sorry, guys. I did try. I did. Not hard enough or long enough. Cool. Oh, there's my emojis are slow to come up. There you go. My sister read the books to me one summer. I read The Hobbit by myself, and then my sister read the Lord of the Rings trilogy to me, and I can't say that I'm a fan. I mean, the guy's brilliant. It was an amazing saga and all that, but it's just not really my personal, kind of taste in reading. Okay, doll. Yeah. I mean, I'm probably going to end this in a few minutes anyhow, TV. So yeah, do your thing, and give me a line and let me know if you're going live later. And I'm here and ready to do the things. Yeah, really, Kate. Well, the thing is, yeah, they're suffering so much for tourism, and the airline industry is going to be severely reduced in the years to come. So yeah, international travel is going to be severely restricted for the foreseeable future, and not just COVID reasons either, but that primarily. But yeah, I believe that the traditional oil and gas industries are also going to be reduced, and we'll be heading towards renewables, much more advanced renewables in a much more rapid fashion come this decade. So let's get on it. You need, well, how big are your crawfish, DJ? I don't know. I don't fish. I don't really eat much fish. The occasional little fillet of freshwater fish, but I'm not a big seafood or fish eater. Small. You need that fine mesh to catch those suckers. Oops, I froze up there for a brief nanosecond. Yeah. Well, Kate, I can hang here with you. I mean, I generally try to limit these chats to about an hour, but you came in late, and I'll hang out. No skin off me. Not like I'm going anywhere. I often limit it to an hour, primarily because my mother usually is in the kitchen behind me, and I don't like her to have to listen to me any more than she has to. So yeah, I would be ending this in 5 minutes. Crawfish, Kate, crayfish, crawfish, prawns, they're freshwater shrimp. Oh, so are they now messing up your ecosystem? I don't know how badly crawfish can, but any transplant like that can do a number. Yeah. Okay. What do crawfish eat? Do they eat like little fish, or do they eat pond scum, or what? I know nothing about the life of a crawfish. Yeah. I could never figure out how do you eat crawfish? To me, they look awfully puny. They don't, even regular sized lobsters don't. Well, I guess their tails have a lot of meat, but have you ever had a quail? Tiniest bird I ever ate. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they are, Kate, all over Louisiana. Yep. Ragin' Cajun food. You know, Cajun means Canadian, right? Or Acadian. The Acadian people of the eastern Canadian provinces that moved down to Louisiana, and it got bastardized to Cajun. And Zydeco is actually a bastardization of haricot, which is a French word for green beans. So green bean Canadians. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're the same species. Well, you two are my chat darlings. I love you guys. I wouldn't eat croc. When we were in Florida, we went to a Seminole reservation, and they had alligator snacks for us to try. I wasn't brave enough, but my mother was, and she said it was just kind of greasy. You know, I don't know what other adjectives she used. Yeah. I'm not I don't take a lot of chances with what I eat. I'm really a boring foodie. I like bland stuff, and where I know where it comes from, like the ground or the tree or the lake or something. I don't. Yeah, okay. It tastes like chicken, but yeah. Well, I'll eat chicken then. Thanks. So what if it tastes like chicken? If I want to eat chicken, I'll eat chicken. Oh, I had a nice chicken dinner last night. I made that thing I was going to make last week, EJ, the chicken with taco simmer sauce and corn and onions. It's really good. and rice on the side with beans too. Nom nom. So, Kate, we already talked about that. The trading for the trading of goods. Yeah. Well, we'll have to see what happens with this postal slowdown, I guess, before we start thinking about mailing things to each other. Like fishy chicken. No thanks. Chicken of the swamp. Wow. Where, Kate? In Louisiana? Or do they have alligators? Do they have crocodiles too? Hmm. We were invited, when the Seminole reservation dude was doing his wrestling the alligator or taming the alligator routine. They rub them under the chin and then they climb on their back and ride them around. They're like, come on in. You too can stroke an alligator's chin. Did you cook it in a crock pot? Yeah. Yeah, wow. Oh, I've been having a taste for lamb lately too. I try to limit my lamb intake because it's lamb, but I love it. Mm. Trying to find a cat. Looks they were all stretched out here earlier. Now looks like they've gone either into the yard to hide under bushes or inside to sleep with mom. Good. Good. That's good. Yeah. I've actually depleted some of my freezer stock. I had stocked up last January with a whole bunch of meat. And now I finally started to eat some of it. But I'm going to be stocking up again next month, starting next week, actually, putting in some stores because I do know that when this thing hit in the spring, my grocery delivery company that I use got overwhelmed with new customers and their supply chains were slightly disrupted or their stocks were not filled up, Anyway, a lot of the things I ordered wouldn't come. So yeah, I'm gonna order early and get stuff in for the winter because it's gonna hit again this fall, big time. Okay, darling, you do that. You do that. Love up on that kid. Make them turn red and swat you away. Get off me, Mom. I'm a grown up. Anytime, Kate. Thank you for continuing to check in here. It means a lot to me. It really does. Like I said, I have to live vicariously through this. So yeah, I will be back next Sunday, same Laura channel, same rough time, and maybe I'll get things to work out in the gazebo land next to the train tracks. So off I go. TV2. I'll see you later. Okay, guys. Bye for now.